Sweet. Recording in progress. Awesome. All right. So share the screen. Share sound. Fire. Fire in the booth. All right. Matter of fact, before we do that, before we share this, what I'm working on over here, let's share my Spotify playlist. I just wanted to show you guys what I'm working on today. A few announcements and just some cool stuff I wanted to share. So first thing, you guys see Fluidity, a Poet's Playlist by Khaliq. I'm listening to this while working on the manuscript for my upcoming book, Diary of the Insignificant, Journey Through Perception, Part 2, Diary of the Insignificant. And I love this playlist because it gets the juices flowing and it's just nice, mellow instrumentals, you know, lo-fi, whole bunch of different vibes in here, even with some like synthwave retro type sounds. And I love this playlist. I have another playlist. What does this have? 83 songs. This is my Spotify one. I have another one on my SoundCloud account of just like straight up instrumentals, get the juices flowing. So I wanted to share that in case you guys needed some like a playlist to write to. If you're writing an essay, if you're writing a manuscript, if you're just chilling, just vibing. I recommend this, highly recommend it. It got some dope tracks. Let's just run through it real quick. Let's see what we got here. Some of these tracks might sound familiar. I've used them on some of my videos. So shout out to, you know, all the artists that put this out there, man. I really love you. You love your music and the instrumentals, and you know, I'm just trying to share the knowledge and the wealth and stuff that works for me. So if it works for you, that's what's up. You're welcome. The other announcement, the other thing, reason I'm doing this video, I just wanted to show you guys, give you guys a little sneak peek of manuscript I'm working on, a little sneak peek for y'all. And also real quick, I mean, we're approaching Thanksgiving or this, you know, holiday, and I wanted to take an opportunity just to say thank you, man. Really, thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you for all my support, my supporters, people that are out there supporting me and that believe in me. And thank you to myself and my family and my community. And yeah, man, I got a lot of love for y'all. And this book right here, Journey Through Perception 2, Diary of the Insignificant, is for you. It's for me, it's for you, it's for all those that can relate with what I'm trying to portray and talk about in this. Written by me, dedication. I'm gonna just scroll past that, you know, for the smart ones. If you wanna stop, screenshot or stop and just read that quickly, you could do so. But here's the table of contents. I'm definitely going, this book is gonna be about 200 pages. Probably, it could be well over 200 pages easily. I mean, I've been writing for like 4 years, about 4 years since the last book I put out. It's been like 4 or 5 years since I've been putting this body of work together. So yeah, dedication, trigger warning. The Insignificant monologue is kind of like, you know, the introduction to the book, you know. And this is what I have so far, what you see on the screen. I'm gonna scroll slowly through it. It's still in manuscript phase, so I barely even made a dent yet. But there's gonna be a ton of poetry. I guess let me talk about the book real quick, right? So let's see. I haven't really gave a description about this project. Let me just turn this down a little bit more. So Journey Through Perception Part 2, this is the sequel to the first book. And this book, Diary of the Insignificant, is just, it's a transmutation spell, if you may. It's a transmutation spell for myself. It was my way of taking my feelings, how I felt when I first started writing this book. I felt insignificant. I felt like, you know, I wasn't doing what I wanted to do or what I was passionate about or what I felt like where my compass was leading me. And I started writing, I thought of the concept Diary of the Insignificant because I wanted to write something. I wanted to write a journal, you know, sort of a journal and poetry compilation and kind of weave it together. And the journal entries kind of came about like, so the concept of the book came about with me thinking like, hey, let me just document how I'm feeling right now. I know what the end goal, I know how I want to feel by the time I'm wrapping this book up. I know what I want to feel like. I want to feel like I'm finding that significance, right? I'm not saying it's going to be like, it's not going to be this perfect situation, you know, but there's definitely a transformation in the book, and I'm excited to share that with you guys. But like I was saying, it's a transmutation exercise that I'm doing with myself because I felt like in the beginning of the book, like, man, I'm just not, you know, I don't feel like I'm aligned with my values and my compass. And I said, I sought out to write a book through journal entries and poetry where I was just documenting my path towards significance. So it's me, like literally insignificant is how I felt at the beginning of this book. And significance is what I want to feel and what I want to find and what I want the reader to see, uh, you know, by the end of the book. So that's pretty much the concept of the book. I could probably explain it a little better, and I'll probably do another video explaining that, and you guys will hear more about that in the future. But yeah, that's pretty much the synopsis of the book. And I'm really, really thrilled and excited. You know, it's kind of a hodgepodge. It's like, you know, sort of random, you know, but a lot of stuff's been going on in the last 4 years. So like I've done my best to compile things in a way that has like a story form. So some things may seem like a little out of place or like random, but you know, wherever like I feel like the entries didn't pick up the slack, the journal entries picked up the slack. I feel like the poetry picked up like some of the emotions that were lost through the journal entries because there's some lapse in that. So anyway, so far I'm up to 93 pages, right? So 93 pages and 22 journal entries. 80% of this book is poetry. And then the other 20%, I guess you could say, is journal entries. So I wanted to share that with you guys, and just wanted to, you know, send out some good energy, some light energy, and inspire people, motivate people, and just share my love from the bottom of my heart for real. And I'm really excited to share this with you guys. And I just wanted, you know, I felt compelled and moved to put out a video to show you guys, because this is exactly what I'm doing right now. Listening to Fluidity playlist. I have that in the description, and working on this manuscript. And I was like, hey, let me just give, you know, the viewers and the people that are supporting me, that mean dearly to me, a little sneak peek snippet of what I'm working on right now. So with that being said, I'm gonna cut the video right here. Peace and love.